Event 3, Chipper plus Run. Teams will have 12 minutes to complete all the repetitions for the chipper. Athletes must work one at a time, and repetitions may be split between teammates in any way. There's no minimum required work for either teammate. Following the chipper, all athletes will run a 1.5-mile loop on the cross-country course. The final time is after both athletes have crossed the finish line.
Movement standards. Over the box burpees. The chest must touch the ground at the bottom of each repetition. Athletes may get over the box in any manner: step up and over, jump up and over, or jump completely over the box. Hip extension at the top of the box is not necessary. No reps. Chest does not touch the ground on the burpee. Parallel pass-throughs. Athletes may walk or jump their legs through this movement. The standards will be different for each division. For the open division, the hips and feet must come entirely in front of the hands and then entirely behind the hands for a valid rep. For RX teams, the hips must reach full extension when the hips and feet are in front of the hands and when the hips and feet are behind the hands. For fire breathers, hips and knees must reach full extension when the hips and feet are in front of the hands and when the hips and feet are behind the hands. Ground to overhead, clean and jerk or snatch, and all their variations. The barbell must be touching the ground at the beginning and the end of the repetition. Bouncing the barbell between repetitions is not permitted. Dropping to the knees is not permitted at any point during the movement. Full lockout with elbows, hips, and knees extended, and control of the top is required for a successful rep. For open women's teams, the ground position will be anywhere below the knee. For fire breathers, athletes must carry the kettlebell the entire distance of the 1.5-mile run. At the completion of the run, teams will leave the kettlebell with the judge at the handstand push-up station. Handstand push-ups, fire breathers only. The repetition begins and ends in a full lockout in the handstand position, elbows fully extended, with the feet touching the wall. The head must descend to touch the ab mat before pressing back up. No reps. Lockout not achieved at the beginning or end of the rep. Head not touching the ab mat at the bottom. Feet coming away from the wall at the top.